Hey everyone, welcome to Philip's Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make Mississippi pot roast. Let's get started. First step, very important step, allow your roast to come to room temperature. Season it to your liking. I'm using salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. To a cast iron skillet, add in some butter, melt the butter to the pan. You want to sear your roast on all sides, about a minute per side. Don't forget about your edges. Remove your roast from the heat. To a mixing bowl, add in a cup of water, some all-just gravy, and some ranch dressing mix. You want to mix those until fully combined. Next, to a roast pan, add your roast. Now you want to add in some sliced garlic. Pour that gravy mix over your roast. Don't forget about your stick of butter. That's about 8 tablespoons. Next, you want to add in some pepperoncini peppers, about 6 of them. I'm adding a little more because they are so good. You want to bake this at 275 for 2 hours. Once it's done baking, you want to remove it from the oven. And now you want to flip it. You want to flip your roast over, like so. And now you want to cover it and bake it at 275 for another 2 hours. Now let's get started on our jalapeno tomato relish. To a cast iron skillet, add in some olive oil. Be very generous with it. Add in some diced jalapenos and some red onions. You want to saute those for about 5 minutes. Now you want to add in some cherry tomatoes. Start chopping them up like so. Once it starts to turn to a liquid, season with salt, red pepper flakes, pepper, and dried parsley. You want to mix those to fully combine. Cook about another 2 minutes. Now add in your spinach. It looks like a lot of spinach, but it will cook down. Continue to cook that. Once most of the liquid has evaporated, this is what you want your relish to look like. Once your roast is done, remove from the oven. Start separating the meat with 2 forks. Now it's time to build our sandwich. If you want to toast your bread, you can. I prefer untoasted bread for roast beef sandwiches. For that bottom layer, use some fresh mozzarella cheese. Next, add some roast beef. Now some provolone cheese, some sliced bacon, some lettuce, and spread that relish on the other side of the bread. Put your sandwich together. And now your sandwich is ready. I encourage y'all to try this recipe at home. It is so good. All the specific measurements and ingredients are in the caption below. Now it's your turn to combine these ingredients.